Hi, this is K Handel. Welcome back to part 6 of this series of tutorials. Okay, we're going to cover another couple of things about layout and then some more of the tools for skeletons. The way we saved our layout last time is all very well and good, but in actual fact when you then bring that layout up, it brings up this view of the layout configurations within the stack view window, which isn't ideal because once you've got the layout you want, you don't necessarily have to see this. There is another way, however, of doing it, so let me show you that, which will hopefully be a further option for you. First of all, let's get rid of this. Assuming that we're in the window that we want to save, we'll get rid of that and perhaps put it onto the settings view. Come up to the top left, there's an icon, and left mouse click and click Save Layout. We're going to call this Build Scale, and we'll put Layout, all one word, and click Save. Now if we were to go into our library, you'll find that I have actually saved it, but with this blank. So let's, for example, go to a different window. Ignore this for the minute. We'll go into here. We'll go into here. Load this layout. And there you go. That's the alternative, which is actually a much more clean method. Now, in addition to that, in the top window, in the main window at the top, there is a downward pointing icon. If you point that, press that. Let's double click on our build scale layout that we've just built. And what it'll do is it'll actually bring up some tabs. Let me just build a skeleton for you, just so you have something on the view screen. And let's now go to the default tab. And what this is showing is it's gone back to the default layout for TS, but still shows you whatever objects you have built. It's just a different way of viewing it. Go to the 4 view, you've got your skeleton like that, but the advantage is you can very quickly now go to your building skeleton animation type screen. So that's a very quick way of having that option. Okay, let's go through one more thing before we go to the actual skeletons. It's very handy sometimes to, instead of keep clicking on icons, to make hotkeys for them. And how you do that is you hold down Control, right mouse click on an icon, and it brings up this assign shortcut box. It says press shortcut key. In this case I'm going to hit the numpad plus key. And let's do the same for this icon, which I'll show you what it does in a minute. I'm going to hit the numpad minus key. Okay, for the minute I'm going to right mouse click. I'm going to select this joint, and using the icon I'm going to click minus, and there you go, that's what it does. You now know what that icon does, it subtracts a joint. Now what I'm going to do, I've built this from left to right. This is the top of the hierarchy, this is the bottom, this is the parent working its way down through the children. This time I'm going to click this joint, and I'm going to click this tool, which actually the icon signifies a limb rather than just a joint. And what this is going to do is subtract everything lower in the hierarchy. For example, if this was an arm, the left bit would be the shoulder, elbow, wrist, and maybe that's a fingertip. Bit out of scale, but you get the idea. So instead of me hitting the minus key, which would get rid of this joint, I'm going to hit this icon, and what it'll do is subtract everything from there down, which is lower in the hierarchy, like so. So there you go. Hope that helps. We'll keep this one short. K Handel. See you in the next tutorial.